Hello everyone and welcome to Ventures with Them. We have actually done the meal plans in the past. It's the home deliveries, and I've put several of those on here. I've actually done some of actually videoing while we're cooking, and I've just done like unboxing and things like that. So today I just kind of wanted to hit on that a little bit. So we have not actually done a meal service plan in several weeks now. So, as you know, we were gone for 2 weeks out of the month, and then sometimes when there's just, a couple of us here, it just isn't worth it for us to do an actual meal plan, especially when we are coming and going so much. It just depends on what's going on. So, we haven't actually done one here in a little bit. But so we actually did the every plate, and we did several weeks of that, and I showed that um, of the cooking and the finished plates, and let you know how we felt about them. Um, and those are running around $3 a plate or so. We were getting them 5 days a week. They were okay. They were pretty good. The first week was not so good, and then they just kind of seemed to get better as we went. We did end up, liking them. The thing is you're getting that $3 a plate as an introductory price, and so when you order again, your price goes up. And so that's one thing that we really had to watch with the meal services is that you start in at a lower price and they charge you weekly, and you really have to be watching to see what they're actually going to charge you for the week to make sure that you're okay with what they're charging, because it can go from $40 a week to 120, just the very next week. So make sure you're paying attention to that. We did do that one time. I actually did pick out what I wanted, but did not realize it was going up to a higher price, even though I was still getting the same amount of plates and for the same day. So just make sure that you're watching that. Make sure you keep on top of it. Make sure that you go in there every week to choose, what you're wanting to get for the week. If not, they're just going to send you like their suggested meals, and that may not actually be what you like or what you want. So just make sure you stay on top of it if you're going to do that. After every plate, we actually went to Dinnerly. And Dinnerly was doing $1.99 a plate for 6 days a week, which really was a lot better for us because we wanted those extra meals, and it was a lot cheaper. And so just know that every plate gives you main dish and sides. Dinnerly does not actually do sides with it. It's just kind of like something you can eat without having sides with it. But if you're one of these that likes to have potatoes or rice or something like that to go along with your main dish, it's not going to come with that. But so that just depends on what you do. So we eat a lot of like baked potatoes and things with our meals, so that didn't really bother us at all because we will do baked potatoes or we will cook a rice of some sort or something like that just on our own. So that really didn't bother us at all. It didn't seem to be as good as every plate in the first week or so, but we actually got to where we liked it a lot towards the end of what we have gotten. Again, you still need to make sure that you're watching the prices because you start in at an introductory offer, and then it will go up, and you still have to choose what meals you want to receive every week. So that's one of the things that you just have to be aware of and make sure that you're good with that. So fast forward, now we're a few weeks without getting any of the meal subscriptions, so we've just kind of been doing our own thing. So I was thinking about going back to meal subscriptions just because you can look at the recipes, you have everything there that you need, and You just get that meat out in the morning, let it thaw. By the time you get home in the afternoon, it's thawed out, ready to go. You've got your recipe, you've got your everything you need for it, and you can just cook it. And most everything is ready in 20 to 30 minutes. So we definitely thought that this would be a good thing to do. And we may go back to one of those two. We haven't really made that decision yet. So for now, we are actually going to do Schwans. We have Schwans delivery, which I'm sure most people do in our area. And so I got to looking at some of their meals. So we haven't done Schwans in a very long time. Actually, I haven't done it in at least 3 years now. But I got to looking, and they have a lot of the same kind of meals that you can purchase from them. So if you start in with Schwans and you're new, you actually can set up the app and do a new member account setup, and you can get 25% off of your first order, and it goes up to $25, which is what I did. So I actually ordered enough stuff to get the $25 off of the first order. And that will be here on the 17th. So we still have a little while until we get it, about a week, and we will start into those meals, and then I'll let you know what we think of those. So I will actually put everything that I ordered in now. And so these are the ones that we're going to start with. They are all family size portions, but when they say family size portions or they say, meals, it's not always big meals. So you can actually read into the description, and most of them will tell you some of them are single serve meals, some of them are set for 2 people, and some are set for families of 4. So the ones that I went with should be able to feed 4 people pretty well. And they're all one dish things. So like there's the lasagna and things like that. That's all going to be one container, and you're just going to put it into the oven and let it cook. So that's what I'll do when I get home in the afternoons. I'll just put it in the oven and let it cook, and go from there. So like I said, it's been a while since we've actually ordered from them. I did notice that they also have things like Chinese. I didn't realize that they had things like that. And these are some of those items that they have right now that they actually have on sale. And so I may try those next time. But it looks to me as if it is intended to serve maybe up to 4. I'm going to say most likely 2 people. They did have some other ones that I'm looking at that are on sale this week, and they were also just, and it said on there it was meals for 2 people. So you do definitely have to make sure. They are running specials though, and so these meals are running $10.99 to $14.99 for a meal, which isn't bad for a dinner meal. But I'm not sure on the taste. I'm not sure how much is actually in there to know if it's going to be enough to feed a family. So we're just going to give this a try for this week, or it'll start on the 17th. I will let you know what we think about those meals, and if we're going to actually order some of the other like Oriental meals or anything like that, and go from there. Now, they definitely have a lot of single serve items, and so if you're wanting something like that, if it's just you or you're wanting it for just one lunch or something like that, they had quite a few of those as well. And I think they had some of those on sale for this time. And I noticed that they run sales every week. I don't work for Schwans. I don't work for Dinnerly. I don't work for Every Plate. I don't get discounts more than what any other person would get. So nothing that I'm saying or recommending is going to get me anything. Just know that. This is just strictly what we're doing and what we are thinking along the lines of. What we're mainly trying to do is school is starting back. We're trying to think of something that's quick and easy, but tastes good also without having to go out and spend the money eating out every night. Fast food it is sort of fast. It's not even fast around here anymore. And it's so expensive that we have just gotten to where it costs us less to actually go sit down in a restaurant and eat now than it did for us to go to any of our local fast food restaurants, which is so odd. But it is. It just is anymore. So anyway, we're going to give these a try and see. If you have some favorites, leave me a comment, let me know. If you have a home delivery, subscription that you prefer or that you recommend, leave me a comment, let me know. If you have eaten from Dinnerly or Every Plate or Schwans and you have favorites through those, leave me a comment and let me know. I need to know what you ordered, and I'll order it and see if we like it as well. And if there's something that you didn't like about it, let me know. That way we know, if you had a subscription company that you didn't like at all, wasn't worth the price, it just didn't taste good, any of that kind of stuff, let me know, and then we'll know to stay away from it. But anyway, so that's where we are right now. I just kind of wanted to give you an update as to what's going on with that part. It has been so hot and we've been so busy that we really haven't, if we've had time to stay at home, we have literally just vegged out and watched YouTube. A little Netflix and a little Amazon Prime, but mostly YouTube. So, yeah. So anyway, that's where we are. And with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day.